So, good evening, everybody. We're going to have a nice chilled watch along. A nice chilled watch along. No stress, no dramas. I couldn't care less who wins or draws or whatever happens. I genuinely couldn't care less. They have announced the teams. They're literally lining up as we speak. Olivier Giroud's just panned in on him. Big up everybody who is new to this channel. I'm going to try and do some more of these kind of watch alongs rather than just Arsenal related, which reminds me, tomorrow, I am doing a Glasgow Rangers away to Braga watch along. They are actually playing in Europa League tomorrow evening, a day earlier than scheduled. So they're going to be doing that. After that, I will be jumping straight on to a Real Madrid versus Man City watch along, joined with Jig that night, tomorrow night. So yeah, very busy tomorrow. I'll also be doing a press conference reaction. I think Arteta's doing his press conference tomorrow. But let me get into the teams for tonight very quickly. Chelsea have gone with Caballero in goal. Obviously, Kepa's the manager, so he can do what he wants. But Caballero in goal. Azpilicueta, Christensen, and Rudiger as a back three. They've then gone with Reece James at right back. Right back. Alonso at left back. Jorginho and Kovacic in the midfield. Mason Mount, Ross Barkley, and Olivier Giroud. So they are playing a 3-4-2-1. Bayern Munich. They have gone with a 4-2-3-1. They've gone with Manuel Neuer. Then they've gone with Pavard at right back, Alphonso Davies at left back, Alaba at centre back with Boateng, Kimmich and Alcantara in midfield. Then the three in front of that is Kingsley Coman, Serge Gnabry, the ex-Arsenal player, Thomas Muller. He seems to have been around forever, doesn't he? I don't know how old he is, but he seems to have been playing football for about 30 years. Never seems to look any older either. And then up front, they have got Lewandowski. The substitutes for Chelsea, Kepa on the bench, Tammy Abraham, Willian. I'm shocked Willian's not starting this game, by the way. I always say this. I actually really rate Willian. I know Chelsea fans obviously watch him more than I do. And I've yet to come across a Chelsea fan who bigs him up. But there we go. Pedro, Kurt Zuma, Emerson and Gilmore on the bench. For Bayern, Odriozola, butchered that. Coutinho, one of the most overhyped footballers in world football. Goretzka, Hernandez, Tolisso, Ulrich, and Zirkzee on the bench. Just about to kick off. I'm probably about a minute behind you lot as per usual, but there we go. It's underway. We're underway at Stamford Bridge. Thank you to everybody watching this live already. Do drive the likes through the roof. It does get more people to come and watch the stream. So that's always good. And do fully subscribe if you are new to the channel. And like I said, I am going to try and do as many of these watch alongs as I can between now and the end of the season, not just obviously Arsenal related, but other teams as well, which would be nice. 35 seconds in, Bayern on the attack. And they're about to shoot. Oh, first shot on target. First shot on target from Thomas Muller. 45 seconds gone, 0-0. Good evening to everybody in the chat. Big up my pal Leo in the chat as well. His little handle is that number. Go and stick a subscription on his channel. He's got a FIFA channel. So go and show him some love. That'd be nice. It'd help him get up to 1,000 subscribers, which he fully deserves, by the way. Because I know how hard he works on that channel. He works just as hard as me, if not harder, and massively undersubscribed and massively underwatched as well. So do go and check him out and just click subscribe to him. Bayern have started really quick here. Just another attack that Chelsea have cleared. And this is not going to be an easy game for Chelsea. We see last time Bayern Munich came to London, they walloped 7 past Tottenham. Serge Gnabry, the ex-Arsenal player, banging in 4 of them. And then fully tweeting out and putting on his Instagram that North London is red. Well, it ain't at the moment because we're currently behind them. But that is still up for debate as to whether we can overtake them or not this season. We're only 3 points behind them, as we know. And the draw for the Champions League and the draw for the Europa League, which is the elite competition in Europe, the Europa League. Who wants to play in the Champions League? I mean, come on, seriously. But both of them draws are actually on Friday. I will not be doing a Champions League draw reaction, but I will be streaming live at midday for the Europa League, providing that we don't nose it up against Olympiacos. So if we do and we don't go through, then I will not be doing the reaction to that live. if we do get through, then I'll be waiting with bated breath to see who we get drawn against. And there's some decent teams left in that competition. It's not going to be easy to win it. I think we can win it. But how far can Chelsea and Bayern Munich go? Over the 2 legs, this is going to be really difficult for Lampard and Chelsea. But Chelsea always have this ability, and they have done for a long, long time, to always pull something out the bag when you think they're about to flop. And they done it last season. I mean, last season, they like Maurizio Sarri was under so much pressure from Chelsea fans after about 15, 20 games. A lot of them switched on him real quick from then to the end of the season. And listen, he didn't get sacked. He left in the end. But they were booing him nearly every game. They were chanting for him to leave. They were saying they're effing S. And they ended up getting top 4. Excuse me. They ended up getting top 4. And they ended up spanking us in the final. Just a word of warning for anybody who's spamming my chat room with fake scores. There is no warning. You're instantly blocked. So all the moderators that are in the chat, as soon as you see a fake scoreline, don't even put them on timeout. Just block them. Blocky Balboa's in the chat. So you have been warned. That's the only warning you're getting. Big up all the members of the channel in the chat, as well as everybody else. And yeah, like I said, last time Bayern Munich came to London, they ripped Tottenham a new one. Pretty much like they do to us every time they come and play against us. They're pretty relentless in against the English teams, isn't they? But I do think over the 2 legs, Bayern will probably just edge it, which means that Chelsea will then probably be able to concentrate on getting into that top 4 spot. They're obviously 4th at the moment. And yeah, they're in prime position to get 4th and get Champions League again. But like I said, you never know. With Chelsea, they always seem to pull something out the bag. I remember when Rafa Benitez became their manager, first game in charge, he got booed at Stamford Bridge against Man City, and it was his first day as manager. And they're all holding up signs, not our manager, get out of our club, because of his connection to Liverpool, with the phantom goal and his comments after that. But he ended up winning the Europa League that season, and they've got the ability to do it. They've got the players to do it. I think they've got a decent team, Chelsea. Not quite sure whether Lampard's took this job a little bit too early. I know he was at Derby. He done really well at Derby. Funny enough, my little brother, my youngest brother, supports Derby County, and he loved Frank Lampard. But I think, and I felt at the time, that maybe this job was a little bit too soon for him. He maybe should have stayed one more season at Derby and then gone from there. But he got off to a fantastic start, didn't he? And it's kind of seesawed ever since, roller coaster up and down with results. But listen, they've got a young team and they're doing all right, and they've got a bit of experience in there as well. I'm just watching Alonso take a throw in up near Bayern's corner flag, and that has been won back by Bayern Munich. Currently, nearly 6 minutes gone on my stream. Chelsea on the attack here. Still got the ball down the right wing. They're just whipping the ball in, and it's gone for a throw in. Big up 340 people watching this live already. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, I'm going to be doing these watch-alongs quite often going forward, not just Arsenal related, but other teams as well. Tomorrow, I'm doing a Braga versus Glasgow Rangers. It'd be interesting to see how Steven Gerrard gets on. They're 3-2 up. They were 2-0 down in that leg, and they ended up winning 3-2. Massive, massive result for them. But obviously, they gave away 2 away goals, and they're going to Braga, which is not an easy place. But I'll be doing a watch-along for that. After that, I'm doing a watch-along with Gooner Eagle Eye. Chig, he's coming to join me in a minute, actually. And we will be doing a watch-along together for the Real Madrid against Man City game. Chelsea just blazed one over the bar from Mason Mount. Currently 0-0, 7 minutes gone. Let me just listen to this voice message. Bear with me one sec. Yeah, 0-0 at the moment. Pitch at Stamford Bridge looks all right. That's something you couldn't always say about Chelsea's pitch. Well, I'll tell you what, that looks crisp. It looks decent. Not quite as nice as the Emirates, mind, but it's still pretty decent. Bayern Munich on the attack here. Everybody in the chat who's asking me for a link, I am watching this on an app that's no longer available on App Store. I've just never updated my iPad. So as much as I'd love to help you out, unfortunately I can't, but I'm sure there'll be people in the chat that can help you out. So if anybody has got a stream, then do stick it in the chat. You don't need to spam the chat, Luca. I'm sure people will help you out. Who do you reckon will win the Champions League? Probably Liverpool. If I was going to put money on it, I'd go with Liverpool again. I think they're relentless this season. They are absolutely relentless. So yeah, probably them. Barcelona will be there or thereabouts. Bayern Munich, if they get past Chelsea, then they'll be the Chelsea are in here. Oh, that's a limp shot from Chelsea, from Mason Mount. He's been everywhere in the first 10 minutes of this game. He's had a couple of shots already. But yeah, I do think Liverpool. If I was to put money on it, I'm not a betting, gambling type of person. But if I was to have a little bet on it, I'd go with Liverpool to win it again. I just think that if they keep their front three and Virgil van Dijk fit, then I think that they're in prime position. But Barcelona are there or thereabouts. Messi's always relentless, isn't he? So all the time you've got Lionel Messi in your team, you've got half a chance to win anything. So, but you never know. Man City, they're as it stands, they are banned from European competition for the next 2 seasons. So I think the fact that they're so far behind in the title race, well, it ain't even a race, is it? Bayern have just whipped one straight out of play. That was a poor cross from Kimmich. Is that Kimmich? Or no, it wasn't Kimmich. But yeah, Man City might have a real good go at it now. So you never know. You should do a live stream of the game on Sunday, Barca versus Madrid. What time's that? That might be a thing. I used to watch El Clasicos all the time until it turned into a dive fest and a yellow card fest. And it started to get a bit boring, didn't it? But yeah, yes, Chig is coming. He's on his way. He'll be here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. He is going to join me. He's joining me tomorrow for the Man City Real Madrid watch along. He won't be joining me for the Glasgow Rangers watch along because he will actually be at work. Oh, it was Kimmich. Do you know what? He's grown his hair, bruv. Last time I see Kimmich actually play football, he had a skinhead. So there we go. It actually was Kimmich. There we go. I can't believe Boateng's actually got a game. I'm actually surprised at that. A player that we've been linked with all of January, and Messi ruined his career, didn't he, when he sat him on his backside? But any Chelsea fans that are watching this that are in the chat, let me know what your thoughts are on it. Do you think you're going to get through in the 2 legs? Do you think you'll win tonight? If so, stick your scorelines in there. And big up daytime drinking. Yeah, big up yourself, Gary. You're off to Vegas tomorrow. Nabry's in. Oh, he's got to bury that. All right, it was Coleman, sorry. He's got to bury that. He has to bury that. And this is the thing, right? When people ask me, do I rate Kingsley Coman? That is exactly why I don't. He's clean through. Great little 1-2. Great ball. He's clean through. He could have squared it to Lewandowski, really. He would have had a tap in open goal. Jeez, I've just watched it again. He completely shanked that. He took the camera out as well. And that's why I don't rate him. That's why I do not rate Kingsley Coman. He's a decent player, but I think as soon as Bayern Munich find something a bit better, they'll bin him off. Chelsea can get to the semi, says Hazard. Boy, okay, let's read some more of these out. Where has it gone? Chelsea can get into the semis, says Hazard Kobe. 2-1 Bayern, says Empire here. Thiago's a quality midfielder. Yeah, I'll take him at Arsenal, man. I'll take him at Arsenal. Evening to you. Evening to all the members of the channel in the chat. If you haven't liked the content yet, that would be nice if you could. Everyone misses chances. Willian does too. Do you know what? I'll straight up say it now, yeah? If that was Willian taking that shot there, that would have been a goal or at least parried for a tap-in. If anybody's got a link, stick it in the chat. There's a few people that are trying to get a link for the game. Gnabry to score a hat-trick. Well, you never know. Jake, I live near Marbella, a place called Calahonda. It's about a 5-minute drive from Marbella. It's been beautiful out here today. Not that I'm trying to rub it in, because I know you've had a lot of snow back home. It's been freezing, especially where my missus lives and where my mum and dad live. It's been pretty bad snow. It was 23 degrees here today, but it was kind of windy. It's gone really windy. As soon as it hit about 5 o'clock over here, it's gone mad windy, and it's a little bit chilly. Hence why I put the hoodie on. But it does do that over here, especially this time of year as well. Like between sort of end of October all the way through to maybe end of March, nighttime, it's a little bit chilly of an evening, but daytime it's really nice. I've been here, what, 4 months now? 4 months in about a week, and I think there's maybe been about 7 or 8 days of rain, which is their winter basically. So yeah, it's not been too bad. Coleman is just like Dembele. Yeah, see, I don't rate him either, Daniel. I do not rate him one bit, mate. I think he's massively overrated. How they paid that much money for him at Barcelona is mental. Pretty sure someone's stolen your watch-along image. What are you talking about? I don't get what you mean, mate. Anyone who's stolen my watch-along image will be done for copyright anyway, because I'll fully be getting them done for copyright. If you want to use my stuff, ask. It's as simple as that, isn't it? Let me know the name of the channel or the place that's using it. On Twitter, someone's taken. Oh, that's fair enough. That's cool. I couldn't care less about Twitter, mate. It's probably Chig. It's probably Chig. Do you want Thomas Partey? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Apparently, Unai Emery wanted him as well, but yeah, it's mad. He wanted Fabinho as well. It's still 0-0, 15 minutes gone. Bayern Munich have got the ball down the left-hand side at the moment. So a few chances. It's been more open than I thought it would be. Long ball over the top to Lewandowski. Oh, that was a good save from Caballero. Very good save. Lewandowski should have buried that. Bayern are too strong. Evening to the Blind Gooner. Go and subscribe to Daniel's channel if you would. That'd be nice. He's just come back from Australia as well. He's been jet setting it up. So big up, Daniel. Hope you're well, mate. I'll get you on for a different watch along, maybe next week or something, mate. Yeah. It depends which games are on, because obviously I've got to do the Arsenal games as well. But yeah, I'll definitely have you on for a watch along in the future, buddy. Oh, corner coming in. And Nabry's just put it wide. Just put it wide. That could have and should have been 1-0 Bayern Munich. Chelsea under the right. Oh, my God. Nobody following on the back of that. How Serge Gnabry outjumped Jorginho is kind of funny, though. Bayern counter quick. Big up the Skits Arsenal fans. Subscribe to his channel as well. That'd be sick. Aaron, the link for the website, mate, is in the description. leaguegunnerworld.com, mate. If you're on level 3 of the membership for the channel, you get 20% off. So yeah, click on the link if you want to check that out. Do you rate Caballero? No. No, I don't. There's so many other goalkeepers that are better. Evening, Eric. Hope you're well. Would you take Thiago to Arsenal or sign Ceballos? I haven't seen enough of Ceballos to say that he's going to be good enough, mate. Like I said when I was watching the game, doing the watch along and that, I think that, you know, Real Madrid, other than Ronaldo, Real Madrid very, very rarely cock up when they let a player go. So, I mean, obviously Ronaldo wanted to leave, didn't he? But yeah, there's a reason they've let him go out on loan. Evening to everyone watching this on Facebook as well. Let me read some of your comments very quickly. Evening, Grant McRoberts. I hope that Rangers don't bottle the Europa League like they have done with the title. The fact they're even in a title race in the first place is credit to Gerrard and the team. And I watched the Old Firm Derby last time round when they won it. Yeah, they were sick that day, man. They were really good. Where was that other one I see? There we go. Lee, you're a legend. Well, thank you, Dan, on Facebook. Appreciate that, mate. I've been called many things in my lifetime. That doesn't get said to me very often, but thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate it. They didn't want to let him go on loan. Well, listen, they let him go on loan, so I think that they'll cash in on him. I think he'll leave. I think he'll leave. And the thing is, Real Madrid have got so many players like Asensio. Somebody was asking me about Asensio yesterday. Another one who's massively overhyped. Yes, he's a very good player. But I said about Ceballos when we were linked to him, all summer I was saying, can he cut it in the Premier League? Can he do this? Can he do that? So far, he ain't really shown me that he can do it. Yes, he can do it at home to Newcastle. Whoopie-doo. Let's see if you can do it away. And when we played away against certain other teams, he's ghosted. So let's see how he gets on. But nearly 20 minutes gone at Stamford Bridge. It is still 0-0. Big chances for both teams. Mason Mount's blazed one over the bar, put one wide. Kingsley Coman probably with the best chance of the evening so far, completely scuffing one wide when he was clean through. He probably should have squared it to Lewandowski. He had an open goal if he had squared it to him, but he didn't. And I suppose fairly even at the moment. But Bayern Munich are very, very rapid on the counter-attack, very quick on the counter. But Chelsea are doing all right at the moment. Why did we let Gnabry go for 5 million, says Aaron. To be fair, Aaron, evening, mate, I hope you're well. Anybody watching on Facebook, share the post. That would be great. Nobody knew that he was going to turn out to go on to what he's doing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like, it's easy to look back after the event and say, well, we shouldn't have got rid of this one. We shouldn't have got rid of that one. But let's be real here, right? He never pinned down a spot at Arsenal. Then Tony Pulis said he weren't good enough for West Brom. And I don't think anyone would have expected him to go on and have the kick forward that he's had. I think it's been pretty relentless, if I'm honest. And fair play to him, man. Fair play to him. Corner coming in for Chelsea, and it's easily saved from a Giroud header. Bit of a weak header, really. Headed it down into the ground first. Vinicius is overrated. Boy, that kid is so overrated. It's unbelievable. Like, stupidly overrated. Barry, I don't know whether you're on a wind-up or not, but if you are, yeah, then sweet. If you're not, you need to learn how to spell. I had to decipher that like the Morse code, bruv. Vinicius is good on FIFA. Yeah, he is good on FIFA, to be fair. Chelsea are doing all right at the minute. Still 0-0. Lovely ball out to the wing, and it is cleared by Marcos Alonso. It is now throwing down near Chelsea's corner flag to Bayern Munich. Kimmich has got the ball at the moment, centre of the park. Quick little 1-2. That has to be a foul. No, it's play on. I think Chelsea got away with that. Giroud doing his usual back flicks, which is probably why he doesn't get in Chelsea's team very often, because he's just given the ball away very, very quickly. And now they're on the break. Good defending. Very good defending. Rudiger's piling forward, and he's given it away. Held onto the ball way too long. Now they're susceptible to the counter. Good ball forward. And the counter's been cut out, but Bayern still have the ball midfield. Giroud is a donkey, which is harsh on donkeys. Giroud actually scored over 100 goals for Arsenal, which is pretty damn mad, really, isn't it? That is actually mad. We need to give Aubameyang a new contract. Yes, we do. I don't think he's going to sign it though, mate. Sadly, I think he'll be gone, Dan. We always let our players go on a cheap. Henry to Barcelona, 16 mil. They were laughing. Bruv, we do it all the time. We do it all the time. Budget Music, evening to you, bruv. I ain't seen you for time in my chat room. I hope you're well. Hope you're good, mate. Yeah, I am the commentator right now. Chig, I don't even know where is Chig even alive and well? Who knows? But I am desperate to go to the toilet, so he needs to hurry up. He'll sign if we get Champions League, which ain't happening. But I don't even think if we get Champions League he's signing. I think he'll be gone anyway. Which means we're in for a striker, hopefully. Or is that the reason Eddie Nketiah has been kept back from going out on loan again? Because maybe Laka or Abba are going to leave in the summer, which means we're then big cock up from Alonso there. They're in it. They're in it. Good defender. Rudiger's a decent centre back, isn't he? He is a decent centre back. Bayern still got the ball, just keeping possession at the moment. But yeah, just as I was saying, well, obviously we've got Martinelli. Excuse me, we've got Martinelli, we've got Laka, we've got Aubameyang, and we've got Eddie. So I'd imagine that Aubameyang's going to leave, and if he doesn't sign a new contract by the 30th of June, sell him, because he'll be down to the last year. Great cross, nobody there. Ross Barkley, it's gone out for a goal kick. So yeah. If he doesn't sign by the 30th of June, he's then in the final year of his contract. That was brilliant play from Giroud. Laid it off to Barkley. It's a decent cross, but Mason Mount didn't quite read it. But yeah, I think if he doesn't sign by the 30th of June, we've got to sell him. It's as simple as that. We cannot afford to let a striker of Aubameyang's quality go for free. Can't do it. We've done it before. We ain't doing it again. And if we do, that kind of sums it all up, doesn't it? But maybe that's why we've brought Eddie back and said, look, you ain't going back out on loan. Maybe prepping him. This is kind of his pre-season for next season. We've then got Martinelli. We'll keep Lacazette perhaps. And then maybe go and get another young striker. I don't know. If that is the case, I don't think we'll have enough. Aubameyang's relentless. I don't think anyone's scored as many goals as him since he's arrived in England, which is mad considering he's being dumped on the left wing, which is ridiculous. But Chelsea are really putting Bayern under pressure here. Ooh, closing down their keeper. He's cleared it. Bayern take control to get the ball back. But Chelsea's pressing's decent at the minute. They're really putting Bayern under pressure in their own half. Neuer's going walkabout at the moment. Dinked it out to the left side. Alphonso Davies is away here. They're away. They're so quick on the break. Gnabry, poor cross. Poor cross. Zorro just deflected it out for a throw-in. Christensen with his mask on. Bayern just keeping the ball, trying to take the sting out of the play at the moment because Chelsea had a little spell there for a couple of minutes where they really stuck them under pressure. Lacazette don't want to be there. I don't think half the players want to be there, Leo. I genuinely don't. Yeah, there's a lot of them that give it all the talk and don't back it up most weeks. But there we go. Who do you think is better, Lee Davis or Davies? Yeah, Alphonso Davies. I swear to God, you're a wind-up. Has Kepa been dropped? Yes, I do believe he has been dropped. He's on the bench. He was on the bench at the weekend against Tottenham as well. Are you high? No, I'm not high. I'm high on life, maybe. Who should we buy in midfield? Well, we need a defensive midfielder and we need a creative midfielder. So for me, Maddison or Isco. I love Isco, man. And then Partey or Ndidi. Take your pick. Muller is quality. Do you know what? Muller's one of them players, LUHG, yeah? Right, he's one of them players that you don't notice what he really does on the pitch, and then bang, he just pops up with a goal. Yeah, he's always in the right place. His reading of the game is ridiculous. Yeah, it's so good, and he's been like that for years. And that's why I said right at the very beginning of the stream, Thomas Muller seems like he's been around for about 30 years, doesn't he? Yeah, it's crazy. I remember seeing him at World Cup with like years and years back, man. It was just ridiculous, and he's still a part and a main part of that team. Mason Mount is overrated, not as good as Saka. Listen, Mason Mount's a decent player, man. Bayern are in here. Bayern are in. Oh, good save. That Caballero's made some decent saves tonight, coming out quick. And it's gone out for a corner. They should have scored that, Bayern Munich. Lewandowski's got to finish that, really. Poor play from the throw-in from Chelsea. The movement again from Lewandowski. Rudiger couldn't get near him. Great save. Great finish. Good rushing out from Caballero as well. He couldn't quite get his foot over it. I think he toe poked it in the end. He was trying to flick it, I think. Muller is quality and an utter bastard. Yeah, he is. He is a typical German, isn't he? He's got the look of a German. He's got the mentality of a German, the elite mentality. And he has got that efficiency of German technology. He is the complete footballer. But there we go. Frank Lampard's looking stressed. Kepa's warming up. The goalkeeper, Caballero, sat on the deck at the moment. Don't know what's happened to Caballero, but Kepa's thinking, I'm going to sub myself on any minute now because I'm in charge round here. Caballero's up. Kepa, sit yourself back down, my friend. Not today. Corner coming in for Bayern Munich. He's got the German shot power. Mate, do you know what? If we're talking about Mesut Ozil shot power, then yeah, it's limp. Here he is. He's finally rocked up. He's finally turned up. Thanks for joining, Chig. Evening to you, baby. How you doing, man? I know you've been busy, so thank you. I know it was late notice.
Yeah, apologies, guys. I had work to do, straight up.
No, I know, but I'm glad you've arrived because I've been desperate to go for a tour.
That's what he uses me. That's what it is right here.
Whoa, Jesus Christ. Muller with one firing, whistling just wide of the post. What a shot that was. Even the Bayern manager stands up and claps that one. Blimey, that was proper close as well. Right footed shot from the angle. Cutting in on the left side. Keeper wouldn't have saved. Well, he might have saved it, possibly. Literally about half a foot wide. Great effort. 0-0. Hey, you're missing a really good game as well. This has been decent, man.
Yeah,
chances for both teams. But I will be back in about 1.5 minutes. I am going to go toilet. I'm going to refill that, and I'll be back. But yeah, very good game at the minute, man.
Big up to everyone that is defending me from the likes of who's running their mouth right now. Bertrand, who's normally my boy, and Rickon, who's normally my boy. But big up to everyone. So give me some information because I've literally just tuned into the match. Straight up, apologies, I'm running late. I did tell Lee that I might miss this one, to be honest, because I've got a deadline to meet for tomorrow at work, which I managed to do now. So, yeah. Fill me in. I'm not going to read that one from Kevin. In fact, can someone do something about Kevin? I'm not in YouTube yet. Chig, where am I? I'm at home now, but I was at work previously. I didn't leave my office until like 7, hence me being late. Kepa on the bench, as he should be. They're telling people for months that guy's overrated. He's overrated. I mean, Martinez is better than him. Never mind Leonard. What do I do for work? I work in HR, my man. Glad I made it. Thank you, Taib. I appreciate it. I ain't giving that many more details. Let's just say I work in London and leave it as that. Oh, goodness. What was the postcode of where you work, Chick? I work in London, my bro. Earning that cheddar. Trying to, Gary. Trying to. Georgie, everyone's favourite Leicester fan. What you doing here, hey? Martins scores for Napoli. If Aubameyang leaves, we should get in Timo Werner. Yeah, I agree, Connor. Probably the only other one that you think could do the type of job that Aubameyang does. Glad to see you, man. You're looking good. Thank you, Budget. I appreciate it. The boys keeping me company at work, legends. Oh, new comments. One sec. Facebook, guys, I'm not ignoring you. I will try and read your comments when I see them. There's a question for Lee. Lee, who do you think will win between Rangers and Braga? I think Rangers can win if they don't bottle it like they've done with the league. So, Lee, I know you can hear me. That's a question from Grant Roberts. Huh. I used to know Mark Roberts. I wonder if you're married to her. That's actually not me even me winding you up. I genuinely did know Mark Roberts. So unusual spin on a name. Make me think.
I did hear that. I did hear that, and I do think Rangers go through. I do. I think they'll go through.
I think they'll flop as usual.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's going to be difficult for them because they were 2-0 down. They've come back, yeah. But listen, let me tell you something, right? Never underestimate Steven Gerrard, right? He's got them from being all right up to a title challenge. Yes, they flopped, right? But I said this earlier. I watched the Old Firm derby where he beat them. Yeah, they fully battered him that day as well. Yeah. Right, and he's slowly getting them on side, and he's getting that winning mentality back. I think they can do it, mate. And do you know what? I'd love us to get them in the next round.
I do like something about Steven Gerrard a little bit more than Lampard actually as a manager.
Yeah,
he seems to have the steel to be ruthless enough to make hard decisions.
I like both of them. Yeah, Lampard was relentless, but Gerrard I wouldn't say that Gerrard was better. If I had to pick one, I'd go with
as managers, not as players though.
Chelsea just had a great chance. Mason Mount, oh my God. That should have and could have, probably 9 times out of 10 ends up in the back of the net. Shocking goalkeeping from Neuer. Straight out.
Just seen it now.
He's just whipped it in. Oh, mate, that could have been a penalty, you know. There's VAR in this game. Although saying that, it's not Liverpool, is it?
Hello to you, Mr. Hernandez. I hope you're well, my bro.
Mate, I've just watched a replay of that. Mason Mount, reverse ball back across the box. Giroud missed it by a millimetre, a toenail. If he hadn't clipped his toenails last night, that would have been 1-0 Chelsea. Bayern on the break, whipping the ball in. What a cross. Oh, they hit the bar.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
One love surprise spoiled that for me.
Thomas Muller hitting the bar, man. He's got to bury that. He's got to bury that.
Apparently, Barca are losing 1-0.
Right, this has been a decent game, by the way. This has been a very decent game.
Big up to Safi Chowdhury. I hope you're well. Slit. Oh. You know, good game so far.
Slat. Come on. That was a great pass into the box. Great header from Muller. Caballero rooted to the spot.
South London's finest. I feel like this is his whole vibe. This South London's finest beat. It's like one of my points. I feel like
he's always sounding.
Yeah, he's got a nice, smooth, doesn't get hype kind of vibe. I like him. He's a very cool guy. Listen, he goes, Yoli, how is Gretzko playing when Bayern has got him? He was one of the up and coming German midfielders with top class technical ability.
I think he means how isn't he playing because he's on the bench. Yeah. Because that's what Bayern Munich can do, mate. Bayern Munich have got a wealth of talent and they're decent. And it's, like I said before Chig joined, that German efficiency, Thomas Muller. Yeah, he's like a real voice in that midfield, just kind of sitting there at that number 10 role. Just like, he's like a false 10. He's not really a 10. He's not really a striker. He's a bit of both, isn't he? And he always seems to be in the right spot. I mean, who was picking him up for that chance? They broke away real quick after Chelsea nearly scored. And all of a sudden, bang, he hits the bar. And he's been doing that for his whole career. I mean, weren't he the top goal scorer at a World Cup a few World Cups back? Yeah, the geezer's a quality footballer. And then, like, you look at Kingsley Coman. Like I said earlier, he missed a real good chance. And I think he's overrated. Serge Gnabry's not been great tonight. I think he's played all right so far, but he ain't been great. But then you look through their team. Look at the names on that team sheet of Bayern Munich, man. It's not easy to get into that.
It's not easy to break in there.
You know, their bench would get in our first team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think their bench would get in our first team.
Good defending. Rudiger, for me, Rudiger's been man of the match in the first half so far. 37 minutes gone nearly on my stream. For me, Rudiger's been the best player. Yeah, and defensively anyway. Mason Mount's played all right. I'm talking Chelsea, not overall, but overall in that first half, I'd say Muller. I think he's been superb, and Thiago in midfield has been superb as well.
I still think Mason Mount's overrated.
Yeah, he is overrated. Yeah, but you know what? This is what football fans do, man. It's like, you know, look at the way we're all gassing up about Eddie Nketiah now, mate. I made the mistake of going on Twitter earlier. Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do it.
I see Claude's tweet about we had this debate in the group, didn't we? Claude's tweet. would you take Liverpool going undefeated all season if it meant Arsenal won the Europa League?
I can't believe it.
Tick yes, or option 1 on the poll. Option 2 on the poll. Liverpool don't go undefeated and Arsenal don't win the Europa League. The amount of people that have said option 2, unbelievable.
I can't believe it. Honestly, normally I don't even get involved in things like that. But when I saw closed poll, and it was like, at the time that I clicked on it, it was 53-47. And I was like, you can't be serious. 47% of people said
when I clicked on it, it was 42.9% no. Yeah, like option 2, basically. But even that, bruv, come on. Yeah,
I mean, oh my gosh. I don't understand. I will never vote for the option that is Arsenal not winning.
Exactly.
You will never, ever hear me pick that option.
Arsenal internationally, by the way, 1-0.
Difficult title that Liverpool will that some team's going to break one day anyway. And even if you want to take it all the way back, just look at it like this: Arsenal were the first ones to do it in the Premier League. Have that. Take that title. How about that? No one can beat that. If that matters to you that much, then look at it this way: Arsenal are the first ones to do it. So if Liverpool go and do it, cool. Who cares? We were the first ones to do it.
Exactly. It's like Man. Who won the first ever Premier League? Was it Leeds? No, they won the last Division 1, wasn't it? Was it Man United? It was Man United, wasn't it? Right. That's like United fans sitting there giving it. Oh well, we can't have anybody else win it because you're taking that away. Come on, seriously, right? It's just ridiculous. Lewandowski's crying for saying here. What's he after? Corner maybe?
Donation from the Theblindgooner. Would you take Rudiger at Arsenal? Thank you for your donation.
Daniel, thank you very much, my friend. Do subscribe to Daniel's channel. Do the bears shit in the woods, mate?
Oh, you know the Theblindgooner, yeah?
Yeah, come on, man. Man's on AFTV, bruv.
Oh, is it that guy? Okay.
Yeah, Daniel, man.
I'm a good fan of his. So, yeah.
Yeah. Is the Pope Catholic, Daniel? There are other faiths available, by the way. This has been a really enjoyable first half, do you know that, right? And it's been, I said it before you came on, right at the very top of the show, yeah? I said it's going to be nice to actually sit here and watch a football match with no stress, no no tension, and just enjoy a football match. Yeah, and so far it's been a really good 0-0. It's been a really good 0-0. Both teams have had some good chances, man. It probably should have and could have been 1-1, 2-2 maybe. But whoever cracks first, who do you think will win over the 2 legs?
I'm going to pick Chelsea.
You think Chelsea?
Yeah. Just because I know they have a team on paper, but they're not them guys no more.
You don't think?
Nah.
Plus, go on.
I feel like Lampard has these. For some reason, he seems to. I'm about to say he seems to rise for big game occasions, but I'm pretty sure they lost to United like last weekend, so that makes it sound stupid. But he has these miracle results every now and again. I feel like Bayern would be another one. Bayern are a better team on paper for sure, but
it's funny that you're saying about miracle results because before you came on, I said Chelsea always have this ability that when you think they're down and out, they somehow pull out a trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they pull out a top 4. Do you remember when they finished was it 10th? And they won the Europa League, which stopped Tottenham getting into Champions League. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, that was just mad. But they have this ability. Last season, Maurizio Sarri, I was saying this earlier. Yeah, they wanted him out from about 20 games in. Yeah, they were booing him, cussing him, jeering him every game. Ended up getting 4th and winning the Europa League, pulling our pants down in the process. Mm-hmm. And they always have this ability. But anybody joining late, thank you very much. There is over 200 people watching this live on YouTube right now, and there is about 30 people watching this live on Facebook. So anybody who is watching this on Facebook, do share the post. That would be fantastic. Willie Caballero's just caught the ball. It's still 0-0.
Anyone that can hit up Henny on Insta and ask for a sponsorship. because I've now run out. Damn it, Henny. I know you watched this. I know someone's hit you up on Insta. I need another carton of this. Thank you very much.
Failing to prepare is preparing to fail, my friend. I went to the shop this afternoon and bought a brand new bottle of Morgan Spice. So Morgan Spice, feel free. Yeah, feel free. Big up my boy Eddie, THC of UYO. Reece James, way higher football IQ than Zoolander. Bruv. Yeah, Marcus Alonso just sat that guy back down, sent him back to the slum area.
You seen Chloe's message in the chat room,
right? No. Okay, cool. I did text you earlier. You obviously only just seen it, my friend. But yeah, I will do it now. Ooh, corner come in. Chelsea nearly scored. Marcus Alonso had a bit of a mare in the first 20 minutes, but he seems to have done all right since. But for me, best Chelsea player of that first half is Rudiger. I think he's been decent today so far. I'm going to DM you it on Twitter, Claude, yeah?
I wish we played this Bayern team in our heyday.
I know, right? Probably still would have lost.
Probably still would have found a way to this, yeah.
We probably still would have lost. It's been a good game though, man. It's more open than I thought it was going to be. I didn't expect Bayern Munich to go attack like they have done. Obviously Chelsea as well. Like it's a bit, it's a catch-22 when you're first team when you're at home in the first leg, isn't it? And especially against Bayern Munich as well, because they're so quick on the counter attack, they can hurt you straight away. But yeah, decent watch so far, man. Good 0-0. They've just completely bodged that up. Chelsea have got a break on here. Nod it on. Why didn't he nod it on? Giroud's got to be talking. Yeah, exactly. That's why we sold you, mate. Yeah, all he had to do was flick that on. They were clean through. Yeah, Barkley would have been clean through, I think it was.
The Skits fan, I don't get a job in your little setup. He goes, Claude for manager, Lee for head coach. Where's my job? Talking about.
You can be motivational speaker. Do you know what? It's nice doing these watch-alongs, man, when it's different teams. It's something we need to do more often. I was just saying before you come on, tomorrow, Braga versus Rangers. It's an early kickoff. They're away in the Europa League, which is a day early, so it's well early kickoff. I will be doing a watch-along on my own for that one. My boy here's at work. So I'll be coming back in from the sun and I'll be working. And then as soon as that's done, we will be doing Real Madrid versus Man City watch-along in the Champions League. And Pep has got one. Oh, dirty tackle. He's got a booking for that, surely. Is he booking him? Yeah, he booked him. Unlucky. Thiago's now in the book for them. But yeah, Pep Guardiola has an opportunity to stamp his authority on that competition, considering they're banned for the next 2 years as it stands. Will he be there next season? Probably not. So I'm sure he don't really care either way about the ban. He's going to get a nice little payoff if he leaves or gets sacked. Well, they ain't going to sack him. He'll get a nice little.
Staying. He insists he's staying.
Yeah, of course he does, bruv. Listen, we insisted. I remember Arsene Wenger saying he didn't know who Santi Cazorla was. The next day we signed him. Yeah, come on. Yeah, they're all liars, mate. They're compulsive.
Poker face. I know who the fuck he is.
I remember Robin van Persie telling us for about 6 months, yeah, I'm staying. Yeah, I'm staying. Yeah, I'm staying. Yeah, you left and you fully single-handedly won Man United a title. Do you know what I mean? These players, it's half-time, by the way. Great first half, 0-0. How that's 0-0, I will not know. But really good watch. And they're compulsive liars, Chig. All of these players, the managers, if they actually came out and said what they really think or really want to do, they'd probably all get sacked. Do you know what I mean? But let's be real here. Pep Guardiola is not going to be at Man City next season. If he is, I will eat my hat. Yeah.
No.
I haven't got a hat. You can say this looks like a hat right now because it needs a trim.
You already owe the people a naked job. Now you want to add this to it. Always say these bars and they bite you back on the ass.
I will eat my hat. If he's still there next season, I'll eat my hat. But listen, just very quickly doing a quick summary of the first half. I was shocked that it's 0-0 because it's been a really good watch, and Chelsea have done very, very well. And it's actually been, bear with me, Claude, 1 second, mate. It's actually been a really open game, which I didn't expect. I expected Chelsea to go, right, hang on, this is Bayern Munich. If we attack them too quickly and we lose the ball and there's a quick turnover, they've got Gnabry, they've got Coman, they've got Thiago, they've got Thomas Muller, who I think has been superb that first half. And then they've got one of the best strikers on the planet, Lewandowski, up front, who, by the way, has missed an absolute sitter, in my opinion. He toe-poked it. Great goalkeeping from Caballero, who's rushed out twice to him tonight. But then on the flip side of that, Rudiger, for me, what a player he is. He has been superb tonight, and he's mopped up pretty much everything, apart from the chance where Caballero went down and Lewandowski toe-poked it. He wasn't so tight to Lewandowski in that one. Everything else, I think he's been superb, Rudiger. And I really rate him as a defender. I think he's been sick. Mason Mount's had a good first half. Barkley's done all right. Giroud, you can kind of see sometimes why we got rid of him.
Of course.
Because his hold-up play in this particular game has been pretty poor. He's been trying to do little flicks and trick. Then he should have nodded one on and Barkley would have been clean through. He didn't do it. I don't know what he did. But I think the standout players for Chelsea in that first half, Mason Mount and Rudiger definitely, and the goalkeeper, them three. For Bayern, Thiago, Muller, and that's probably about it. I think Kimmich has done all right. Gnabry's not really been in the game. Imagine Wenger and Ty smoking a spliff. Mate, some of the interviews Wenger used to do, I think he was stoned anyway, mate. Let me add Claude into the chat. He's been sat waiting in the background in the green room. Here he is. Big up yourself, Claude.
You all right, mate? All right, boys?
Oh, still not better then?
No, mate. It's still rough. I thought Bayern had the best, more possession in that, but not really doing any damage, are they? But I think this could be a draw on the cards, I think.
You sound a little bit like Phil Mitchell.
Yeah, for sure.
I love you, Sharon. How you been anyway, Claude? How you been?
All right, mate. You know,
yeah.
Had a few ups and downs with a few people, but let's not go there.
Sounds like
Hey.
Sounds like me every day. Don't worry.
I don't know why everyone gets so aggy with me and Claude. Me and Claude just like, I don't know. We seem to rile so many people without even doing anything.
Did you answer my poll?
I quote tweeted it, Claude. I quote tweeted it saying, how is this 42.9% in option 2? The same people would give Arteta a statue if we won the Europa League.
I can't understand. I don't get it. I do not get it. And I just made that point on my Twitter. It reminds me every time I sign on there why I don't go on.
Exactly, Chig. You just took the words out of my mouth, right? I've literally tweeted maybe 5 tweets in 3 weeks. And one of the answers to that poll, by the way, was, no, I don't care about the Europa League, right? This is the mentality, yeah? I don't care about the Europa League. We can't have the last thing that we got to cling on to being taken from us. Jesus Christ, the mentality of this.
Oh, no.
Anyway, enough of Arsenal, man. Otherwise, we'll sit here and get all angry and start getting depressed. Let's watch a proper team in Bayern Munich tonight, taking on a very good team in Chelsea, by the way. And they're doing all right. Both teams are doing all right. Very open game. Let me very quickly read out these 2 super chats before they disappear. Thank you to everybody who is watching live. If you haven't already drove the likes up, please do. And if you are watching this on Facebook, do share the post. Thank you very much for watching. I can see your comments if you are watching on Facebook, so stick them in the chat. Sergio says, when did Johnny Sins become the Chelsea goalkeeper? Mate, you're a joker, bro. Big up yourself. I hope you're well, mate. Daniel the Theblindgooner says, Claude, mate, you sound like Sean Dyche.
Yeah,
Ginger Mourinho. The Ginger Mourinho. He's having a good season. I see a very good stat. Thank you for bringing that up, by the way. I see a very good stat the other day that we've had more long balls than Burnley this season in terms of given long balls. So they can't be dubbed the long ball team anymore, Burnley, because we've had more.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where was that other one I see as well? How did you get the Burnley manager to come on the stream? I'm going to go and have a quick cigarette, and
Yeah.
I'll leave you to keep the chat going if you can. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Do subscribe to Gooner Eagle Eye. When I come back, I'm going to stick both of their ats and Gooner Claude TV. I'm going to stick both of their ats in the title, so you can just click on it, subscribe. I will be back in about 2.5, 3 minutes.
Right.
Okay, mate.
Yeah. Oh.
So what's happening, Chris? What's happening?
Mate, I've literally joined the stream very late. I joined maybe 10 minutes before you. Mainly because work was just dragging on.
Yeah, I've been watching the game. Bayern Munich having a lot of possession, but they're not really doing any damage. Lewandowski's not he's not being himself tonight. Oh, Napoli are beating Barcelona.
Yeah, so I heard a 1-0 down.
I see that our fan base were getting all excited last night with half an hour to go, weren't they?
It's embarrassing, mate. It is. Listen, for me, yeah, I know a lot of Arsenal fans don't mind Liverpool. I actually can't stand their fans, and this is coming from me, right? I could not care less if they go unbeaten. That's why I made a point of saying you won't find someone that hates Liverpool fans more than I do, right? But I could not care less. They deserve it. They're 42 points ahead of us. That's more of a worry for me than whether or not they beat our unbeaten record or whatever. Could not care less. They deserve it. They've run everybody over in the league. Well done to them. Power to them. I have no problems whatsoever if they do it.
Yeah. I'm looking at the studio here. They've got Lineker. Oh, they've got Rio. But I've got no sound. I've got it on the thing. It's a dodgy stream, but
of course. Big up to Daniel. Can I join you guys? I would add you, but we've got to wait for once Lee comes back. I'm sure he'll look to do that. I don't see there being any reason why not. But thank you for your donation, mate. Oh, there you go. Lee said, "I'll get you on the next one, Daniel." Okay, there you go. Lee said it in the chat room. Easy chig, less of that. It's true. VP, listen, you're cool. Rabbit is cool as well. Got a couple of mates that are cool, but generally I hate Liverpool fans. Sorry, Claude, are you okay? I hope you're fine. I got a sore throat too. Get well soon. And that's from 7. Plenty of love for the chat.
I didn't see that chance there. Chelsea had a good chance there, but I must admit, because I did miss the first few minutes. Oh, yeah. That's a good. He's playing well, isn't he, that Mason Mount? He's playing really well.
Claude, have some honey lemon water. It will flush it.
All right.
You're gonna get
me all the remedies now, aren't they?
You're gonna have lots of people say, "Claude, you should do this. Claude, you should do that." We'll get rid of it.
Yeah. So what is it? Bayern. They're all right until the last final third, but they don't seem to have any. Lewandowski's not really playing that well tonight, is he?
He's getting older, isn't he? And he's been carrying Bayern on his back for years now. Ever since he moved there from Borussia.
That Thomas Muller, he had a good chance. He was unlucky with one, wasn't he? I thought that was in. But
a little fun fact: Chris Willock, Joe Willock's brother, also formerly of Arsenal, assisted one for. He scored, and Smith Rowe gave him an assist for Huddersfield today. That's a little Arsenal connection there. Donation.
Oh, right. Yeah, because that's Joe's brother, isn't it? Yeah.
The voice of,
Did he go to Benfica?
Huh?
He went to Benfica, didn't he, at one
He
time?
did, yeah. He went to Benfica, didn't break into their first team, so he came back to the UK to see if he could do it here, and he moved to Huddersfield. So we'll see if he does anything in Huddersfield. I remember they used to talk him up so much, and they used to constantly say, "Oh, Chris and Joe are there in the youth squad, and you know that Chris was the better one of the brothers, and this, that, and the other." But I've not really seen Chris kick on like he should have.
No. Well, some players they look like they're going to do it, and then they just disappear.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's it's a mental block. I don't know what it is, but there's loads of players. Remember what they said about that? What was it? Adelaide?
what's that?
That Adelaide, they said, oh, what a player he was going to be.
Oh yes, Jermaine Adelaide, yeah. Oh, Jeff Adelaide, I should say. Excuse me.
Jeff Adelaide, yeah. Where is he now?
Because he did a step over. I think he's moved to Lyon, to be fair. So he moved,
right.
he moved somewhere, and then he went from that somewhere to Lyon. I believe that's the case.
Who was the striker that got dropped in the final and didn't play? The young striker that we had.
Amiyachi, I believe his name was.
Where is he now?
I don't know. I know he left in the summer, but I can't remember where.
Did he go Forest?
I can't remember. I don't remember where he went to. Sorry. Sorry. THC of what UYO. Too many virgins in this fan base. I'm guessing that's in reaction to your poll. Yeah, your poll has caused quite the stir. There you go. That's Hacks 27 has it right. Xavier Amiyachi. He's gone to Hamburg FC. Not all Chris's are perfect, Chick. This is true, Chris. This is true. This is true. Rickon says, yes, Jeff Adelaide is playing well at Lyon, but he's injured at the moment.
It's Real Madrid, Barcelona the weekend.
Yeah, that's the one.
And Man City got Real Madrid tomorrow, aren't they?
They do. That's going to be a big game. Very big game. Because you would have thought Man City would, if they are going to be banned from this competition, they'll want to sign off in style, winning the competition. But they just don't seem to have enough this year. I don't know. Something's not clicking this year.
Real Madrid are a bit of a funny team, aren't they? They're in and out, aren't they, at the moment? I don't know.
That's true. But for the Champions League, they wake up. That's the thing.
I've never known him to be not the favourites in a home match against an English side. They're not even favourites. I couldn't believe that when I see that. So there must be. They made Man City favourites for that.
Apparently, Madrid don't have Hazard, though. I keep forgetting Hazard is there.
But apparently, he's not playing that well over there either, is he?
No, that's the thing. I knew it. For so long, I've been saying that guy's overrated. He plays when he wants to play. When he wants to play. But other than that, I don't think he is this unbelievable player that like people made out.
He don't rate him either, does he?
I think he's very good on his terms, and I don't like that. I don't like that. If you're that good of a player, be good all round. Not on your terms.
And I'm back. Daniel, if you're watching, I've sent you the link to your Twitter so you can jump on, mate, yeah? And just talking of Hazard, I know there's a few Chelsea fans watching this tonight. And by the way, Chelsea have played very well tonight and possibly could have scored a couple of goals. On another night, they might have. Mason Mount and Rudiger have been decent, like I said, and their goalkeeper, Willy Caballero. It was nice of the manager, Kepa, to drop himself for Caballero for this game. But, yeah, on Hazard, do you know what? I remember when they played Tottenham and it was the season Leicester won the league. My man was on a mission that night. That was like watching Henry against Liverpool, the unbeaten season. he was like, nah, you ain't beating us today. Yeah. And then when he run around everyone and Coquelin bounced off of him, do you remember that one? Yeah, but,
in the same sequence.
But you know what though, right? He's, like you said, on his terms. When he fancies it, he's the best player on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I don't care, because he didn't play for Arsenal, so I couldn't care less, right? And it was nice that he just fancied it sometimes and didn't another time, yeah. But he was one of, for me, I don't know how Chelsea fans in the chat feel, but for me, he was one of them little rats in the dressing room. Yeah, he was one of them little snakes that just down tools and was in that little clique.
Yeah.
And since he
wouldn't bother playing.
Yeah, when he wants it, he wants it. It's back underway, by the way. When he's gone to Madrid now, I haven't really watched much of La Liga this season. I used to watch it all the time, but same with the El Clasicos. I used to watch them all the time, but since it turned into a booking fest and a dive fest and a theatre production, yeah, like it's just ridiculous, isn't it? But since Hazard's been there, he ain't been great, has he?
It'd be interesting to see from Chelsea fans if they like.
You must be in front of me, Lee.
I'm on 46.5 minutes.
Fucking hell, I've only just started.
Oh, Lee has fast. He picks up these fast streams.
I don't know how, because my Wi-Fi is 1 meg upload. I don't even know how I'm streaming right now, and the download's only about 10.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see if Chelsea fans missing, or are they satisfied that they're American?
Let's have a look. Let's read through some of these.
Who, to be fair, had a lot more assists than I initially thought. I made a wild statement on your channel before, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize he had that many assists.
Comment in the chat saying from Ricken, Hazard didn't score for nearly a whole year. He didn't. He actually didn't.
Honestly, media gassed him.
On form, says Chris Warner, on form, Sanchez or Hazard. That's a non-contest, mate. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sanchez all day long.
I was a big critic of Sanchez, but let's be real.
Even when that guy wanted to leave the football club, he bagged 9 goals before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was class, man. I was at the game where he scored his last goals as well.
It weren't even a call.
I remember doing a daily transfer update, smashed off my face from a night out. It's a shame, it's a shame I deleted it. I should have downloaded. Chelsea are in. Oh, they're going to score. Oh, wow. How have they missed? How did Neuer catch the ball? Barkley's got a score. That was shocking defending as well. Shocking defending from Bayern Munich. Let's watch the replay of that. Nice ball over the top. I think he was offside. Is that Mason Mount? He looked about a yard offside. Or was it Barkley? I don't know. I think it was Mason Mount. Come back out to Barkley. Oh, they're so jammy, Bayern Munich. Yeah, it was Mason Mount with the first one. Good defending from Alaba. Comes back out to Barkley. Well, mate, it was literally Neuer didn't know nothing about that. Hazard came home with the Europa League in Baku. He did. And do you know what? You fully deserved it as well. Yeah, fully deserved it. For about 60 odd minutes of that game, we were in it. As soon as you went 1-0, boy, it was game over, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Game over. And do you know what the sad thing about that is? Is they'd already qualified for Champions League. Yeah, and it was like they wanted it more than us. They wanted it more than us.
Yeah, well.
That's a wild one, that one.
We got King Arteta now, mate. We got King Arteta. He'll do the business now. King Arteta.
Aubameyang is better than Van Persie. Well, statistically, over a said timescale, yeah, he is. He is. In a 2-season period, the last season for us, the first season for United, he was unplayable. Yeah, Van Persie, he was unplayable. Is Aubameyang unplayable? I don't know, but consistently,
when he wants to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Ashley Cole having a dig at AFTV now.
Yeah, what's he saying?
No, he was having a go. There was an interview. I saw an interview. He's saying that the way they should be talking about players like that is out of order and all this shit.
Bayern have just won the ball in midfield. Good ball down the wing. Thiago, nice pass. Muller. Oh, mate, the pass. 1-0. Serge Gnabry. Jeez, that pass. Yeah. Was it Lewandowski or Muller? I think it was Muller. It might have been Lewandowski, actually. Camera angle I'm watching this on ain't great. But Chelsea are 1-0 down at the bridge. I'll tell you what.
I've just seen the Mason Mount. You say the goal.
Yeah. Lampard looks. Hey, Serge Gnabry might be tweeting out again tonight. North London or London's red. Big up Sergio. He says Neuer is overhyped, overrated. Almunia. Changed my mind.
Well done, Mr. Wenger, for letting him go. Well done, Mr. Wenger.
It was Lewandowski with that ball. Gnabry gets the ball. He picks it up. He plays Lewandowski in. What a reverse pass from Lewandowski. I thought he was going to shoot, and he totally sold the centre back. What a finish. Serge Gnabry loves a goal in London, doesn't he? And I'll tell you what, it could have gone either way in the first half because both teams were on it in that first half. Yeah, and it was more open than I thought it was going to be. Chelsea had just missed a sitter with Ross Barkley. Well, I say a sitter, he should have done better with it. It weren't really a proper sitter, was it? But then just like that, bang, 1-0. And now Chelsea have got a massive uphill task because they've conceded an away goal and they really need to get back into this game. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult for them over in Munich. And not many teams go to Bayern Munich, especially English teams. Although Chelsea have done it before, haven't they? In the final in 2012. But they had Didier Drogba that season. But yeah, this has been a good watch. Really good watch. And Serge Gnabry, Jesus Christ, if only we'd known he would have gone on to be this good. Would he have been this good if he'd stayed at Arsenal? That's the question. Probably not. Probably not. And now Munich are fully in control of this game. And now it's on Chelsea to come out, which means Munich will probably get another one.
I see Jorginho's picked a yellow where I am, but I think I'm so far behind you.
Yeah, you're miles behind. You haven't even seen the goal yet.
Hey?
You ain't even seen the goal yet, have you?
No, I'm on 49.37.
Oh, I'm on 52.40.
Oh, yeah.
Come out of your stream. Yeah, close it all down. Reboot whatever it is you're watching it on. Start it up again and go back into it. Kick on there. Go further forward.
Yeah, but the trouble with this is that every time I come out, I go onto it again, and I want money and all this bollocks. I don't know what's. Hold on. Oh, this must be the goal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Back to Neuer.
Well done. Oh, great.
Currently 1-0. Back to Neuer. He's doing a little walkabout out the box. He loves a little walkabout. He's like a sweeper keeper, isn't he? And they're fully.
Great team goal there.
He's just whipped one out to Alphonso Davies. Nice little cushioned header inside. Back to Neuer. He hoofed it that time. Lewandowski wins the header and he's on his bike. Gnabry's giving it to him. He's gone. Oh, what a pass from Lewandowski. Gnabry's in. Oh, what a finish. 2-0. 2-0. Mate, Gnabry's relentless. He is relentless, isn't he? He done absolutely nothing.
Can I change my pick?
He's done absolutely nothing in the first half, and now he's just gone bang, bang, real quick, rapid fire. Yeah, man comes so quick at the first time, he had a second go quicker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Jesus Christ, he loves a goal in London, doesn't he? Mate, the one who got away. Big up the Theblindgooner. I'll add you in 1 second, Daniel. Stay there, buddy. Big up wifey in the chat. How you doing, babes? The original wifey, not Kieran Tierney wifey. Just watching the replay of the goal. Oh, mate, it's a nice, cool little finish. Caballero had no chance with that. And just like that, bang, the game's turned on its head 2-0. Let's add Daniel in. Evening, Daniel. Hope you're well, mate.
Evening, guys. How's it going?
Yeah, we're good, mate. You?
Right, mate.
Yeah, I'm going good. How's it going over there, Sean Dyche?
I'm not too bad, Daniel. Daniel, you have a good time in Australia?
I had a brilliant time, mate. A bit tiring, but yeah, I had a brilliant time. I really enjoyed Australia. Not liking this jet lag, though. It's just proper mad.
Oh, Bayern are on the break again here. They're fully in control of this game. Lampard needs to do something real quick. Maybe get Willian or Pedro on.
We want Lampard out. We want Lampard out.
I said Bayern are too
Time to
strong
go.
for Chelsea. Bayern are too strong for Chelsea. Over 2 legs, I think Bayern are too strong.
Yeah, Eric, we'll do, mate. We'll do. Definitely. We'll do that in the future, man. But yeah, it's 2-0. Currently 2-0. Nearly 56 minutes gone on my stream. Claude's about 16 hours behind. They're still lining up the kickoff on his stream.
No, I just think the second one go in. What? Gnabry again.
There you go. Nice of you to catch up, Claude. Beast Titan in the chat says, if Gnabry gets a hat-trick, I'm buying a hooker tonight.
It's a Tuesday, mate. Calm down.
Chris, are you up to date on this?
What's that?
Are you up to date on the screen?
I'm just behind Lee, but I'm definitely ahead of you.
And listen, I'm just gonna go off what you guys are saying because about the game. So
Chelsea got a break on here. He's fully took that too wide. I'm about 20 seconds behind most of the people in the chat.
Hold on.
Bayern have got a break on here. And that was good play. That was good play from Thiago. Just took the whole sting out of that. Didn't have a decent forward pass. Just kept the ball. Big
That's
up
what they done to Spurs, didn't they? They run away with it in the second half, didn't they, against Spurs?
Yep.
Let me restart my stream's frozen a little bit. Hold on.
They battered Spurs in the second half. Nice ball down the wing. Cross it, and it'll be free. Oh, Lewandowski. Ball was just behind him. It could have been free. A better cross into the box. Lewandowski would have had a tap in. Mate, Chelsea are under serious pressure here now. And the thing is, they've got to go for it. Otherwise, they're going out with a limp, isn't they? Little whimper.
Where is it? Is it Stamford Bridge?
Yeah. The thing is, the first half, I thought Chelsea done all right. I thought they played really well, Chelsea. I thought it was a lot more open than it should have been. But no, Thomas Muller hit the bar. And Mason Mount had a couple of chances. He squared one to Giroud, just didn't quite get his toe on it. But I thought it was a fairly even half. I think Bayern Munich had the best chances. Kingsley Coman put one wide, Lewandowski at the bar. But it weren't like Bayern were levels above them in the first half. But second half, they were out on a mission.
Going back to the Arsenal for a minute, where'd you boys stand? I heard one of our AFTV regulars the other night say that he put Aubameyang on in the Henry mould. What do you reckon? Would you put Aubameyang?
Big up Lewis in the chat, by the way. You know Lewis, Claude. You know Lewis. Big up Lewis.
Lewis who?
Come on, you know Lewis, man.
Mr.
Which
White.
one? I know a couple of Lewis.
Jesus Christ, Gnabry should have had his hat trick. Lewis White, man. You know Lewis.
Mr. White, but he ain't white. Come on now.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. All right, Lewis, how are you, mate?
Gnabry's just literally just put one over the bar from the penalty spot on a full volley. Should have buried that. It was 5 yards over the bar. Big up Alexander Gomez, and I'll answer that as well. Lee introduced Daniel to Chig. I believe they are meeting for the first time. Is this the first time you've been on a stream together?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Daniel, that's Chig. Chig, that's Daniel. Thank you, Alexander.
I've subscribed to your channel. I do watch your channel, but we've never actually spoken. So.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it.
As for Aubameyang being in the same category as Thierry Henry, get out of it, man. Yeah, his goal the other day was Henry.
That was like Henry-esque, wasn't it? His goal the other day, the ball from Luis.
Listen, Thierry Henry could dribble, mate. Aubameyang can't.
Mind you, that second goal was that's the first goal he scored in the first half. It was Henry like, weren't it?
Against Sunderland away, his last ever goal.
No, you know the goal he scored on Sunday.
Oh, Aubameyang. I thought Eddie's goal was like Henry's last goal ever for us. Sunderland away. Do you remember when Shavin crossed it in and he just?
Oh yeah. But I was thinking about the Aubameyang goal.
Yeah.
Barca.
Oh,
Yeah, Griezmann's just equalised for Barcelona. It's currently 2-0. Half hour to go. Chelsea are making a sub. Willian is coming on. And I'm shocked he didn't start the game in the first place. But like I said at the very beginning of the show,
surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Chelsea fans don't seem to rate him for some reason. Tammy Abraham's coming on. Giroud's coming off at the moment. He looks like he's got the right hump. Don't worry, mate. Get yourself into that hotel and get some pum, baby. You know what I'm saying? Although this isn't Everton away, is it? Yeah, it's Bayern at home. Ross Barkley's come off for Willian. So Willian is on for Barkley. Tammy Abraham is on for Olivier Giroud. And by the way, if I was a Chelsea fan and I was rating Olivier Giroud's performance tonight, get in the bin. He has been shocking.
How is Tammy Abraham not starting? I don't get it.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Well, I think after Giroud's man of the match performance at the weekend, it was tough to drop him, innit? He got man of the match officially on the Spurs game.
Usually,
Yeah, but you could play them both, I think, if you really wanted to.
He's done quite well in the Europa League, Giroud, isn't he? Like over the last couple of seasons, he's done pretty all right in the Europa League.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, he had that one season for us, and then
Fully ripped us apart in the final, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, Bayern Munich are fully in control of this game. Just shy of half an hour, or just less than half an hour to go. That's a great ball down the wing. Serge Gnabry is rapid, man.
I've been good, Lewis. I hope you're well. I'm going to bully you back onto my podcast soon, just so you know. Be prepared.
I have no idea why we got rid of Gnabry. I have no idea at all.
Oh, mate, my man just sold dreams. Gnabry's just sent William back to the favelas of Brazil, baby. Jesus Christ, my man spun him. He turned so slow. He actually turned slower than milk balls. Yeah, seriously, bro. Oh my God, look, whoops, see ya. That was class.
We should have kept Gnabry all day long. We should have kept him.
He's got a corner out there. Yeah, the thing is, Daniel, yeah, it's like back then he weren't a regular, was he, for us? And it's like then we loaned him out to Tony Pulis, who just decided
this report that kind of made everyone think, oh.
Yeah. Whoa, that should have been a free. Chelsea rode their luck there. Yeah, Pulis decided that he wasn't fit for purpose. Obviously, with Stoke being West Brom being a rugby team back then, he probably wasn't.
Yeah,
maybe he could be the water boy or something. I don't know, but I don't think anybody could have seen how far and how quick he could have just matured like into the player he is now. But that's what happens with some of these players. You give them a chance, and all of a sudden, boom, yeah, and he's the one that got away. But what can you do, man? £5 million. He's probably worth £75 million now, isn't he?
Just a long line of mismanaged players by Arsenal, you know, just at Arsenal, you know. They go off to other clubs and do bigger and better things. You know?
Chris Warner in the chat says, where's Batshuayi? Probably sitting online crying about his FIFA rating and how dead the game is.
I think everybody knows what time it is when it comes to Batshuayi.
Yeah, mate, I'd take Tammy Abraham over him. I actually think Tammy Abraham's a really good player, man.
Don't laugh. He'd probably be replacing that Bamiyang, Nick. No, a lot.
No. We've already got the replacement called. We've got Eddie Nketiah. Why do you think we didn't send him out on loan? This is his pre-season, mate.
And you know, it'll be very Arsenal-like to go and get Giroud back, and then we'll be back where we started.
It's so weird because
mate, our fans are cheering back. They'll be clapping back. Nah.
That we actually want Giroud back, so
they'll have something else to jack off over instead of Ozil, you know.
Kingsley Coman's done here. Kingsley Coman's pulled a hamstring. He's sat on the deck. They are bringing on one of the most overrated footballers since Mesut Ozil, and that is Philippe Coutinho, who's bleached his hair. What a clown! Yeah. If it wasn't bad already, it definitely is now, my friend. How this guy, has conned Liverpool.
Would you take him at Arsenal, Lee?
Bayern Munich into thinking he's a good player is beyond me.
So you wouldn't have him at Arsenal, Lee?
No. Can somebody tell me why Barcelona had their pants pulled down and fully like?
Where are you now? What number? I'm on 63. What are you on now?
I'm just watching a replay of Gnabry's goal. 1 sec. 65 right now.
Oh, you know that, folks. Made up sometime.
Big up David Conceras,
Yes.
the Mexican American in the chat. Come on, Jig, you remember.
I remember.
Champions League back again. Who's going to win it? Watch along for Madrid City. Yes, I am. Thank you, mate.
When did you get back, Daniel? Sunday?
I got back Saturday morning. I landed at 7 o'clock Saturday morning.
Did you go to the game Sunday?
No. Do you know what? I was planning on going, but then I was just so tired. Literally, I 21 hours sat on a plane. Just
Good luck with that.
knackered me out. Just
to reply to David's super chat. To win it, I think Liverpool will probably win it. Although I wouldn't rule out Man City. They've got to go for it. Wouldn't it be ironic if they walked off with the Champions League and Pep said, "See you later. Stick your FFP up your backside. I'm going to Juve." Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I've won the one with the big ears. Yeah, now I'm going to Juve. What are you doing now? Ban me from Juve?
Lee, they won't get done. They got their lawyer, right? He could get fucking Stevie Wonder a driving license, mate. So I'm not
fucking hell. Give me his number.
Ain't gonna happen.
Oh,
fucking hell. Give me his number. Give me his number. I need a driving license.
And as for the watch along, yes, tomorrow I am doing a watch along for the Real Madrid versus Man City game. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be good. I'm doing a watch along for that.
Oh my God.
I'm also doing a watch along for Braga. Their Europa League game against Rangers is actually tomorrow, not Thursday. So I'm going to be doing back-to-back watch alongs tomorrow. As it stands right now on this. Say again, Chick.
You're going to be peeing all night long because you've got no bladder.
All right, bro. As soon as I pierce that seal, bro, it's game over. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what it's like, man. Couldn't agree more, Daniel. Couldn't agree more, mate. Well said.
Sorry about that.
Liner in. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, man. Like if this goes 3-0, it's game over. Well, it's game over anyway tonight. If this goes 3-0, then it's tie over.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, because they have to score. What is it? They're away as well, aren't they? So they're
that's what I'm saying about Coutinho. Coutinho's trying to do some like Di Canio scissor kick at the back post and fully scuffed it like a clown.
But would you not
like this video if you would? And if you are watching on Facebook, do share the post. That would be fantastic. Currently, we've got 305 people watching live, only 137 likes. So if you're not liked it, please do. That reminds me, I need to go and put your names in the title. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to put your ats in the title. Go and subscribe to Gooner Eagle Eye. Go and subscribe to Gooner Claw TV. And go and subscribe to The Blind Gooner. I'm going to do that as we speak.
Do you not think Coutinho is better than Ozil?
I think you're better than Ozil, mate. Come on.
That's another
No, seriously.
There's another t-shirt for you. Oh, man.
I thought actually he played quite well on Sunday, to be honest with you.
Let's give him a new contract on 700 grand a week. What do you reckon?
Oh, yeah. But no,
Bruno Fernandes at Man United played 3 Premier League games. He's already out assisted the best number 10 ever to have raced football, and he has equalled the same amount of goals. And by the way, he has actually had more shots at goal in 3 games than Ozil's had all season.
I just think there are better players out there than Ozil, and I think the quicker we can get rid of him, quicker we can replace him.
I just at this point I've accepted he's going to be here until next year.
Like, ain't it going to be nice the day he leaves though? That's going to be glorious, mate.
Oh yeah, like Wenger. It's really going to feel like Wenger.
Brother, it'd be better than the day he got sacked. You think I'm joking?
Oh, for you, I know you'll throw a damn party. I know that. You'll throw a party.
I can't find your app, Daniel. I can't find you on YouTube. Search The Blind Gooner. Why
Am
can't
I
I
not on
find?
YouTube? That's really weird. I couldn't find my own channel when I was looking for myself as
Yeah, I
well.
can't find you, mate. No, I'm typing in at The Blind Gooner. Ain't coming up.
Let
No.
me read this donation while you're doing that. From
Yeah,
That's,
from GT Playboy, I could see Liverpool winning.
Big up GT Playboy.
I can see Liverpool winning the Champions League again this year. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think they will. But then again, don't listen to me. I thought Chelsea might actually win this time. So maybe they will.
I don't know what's going on with YouTube because it's
Mate, it's been moving mad all month.
YouTube's been moving mad.
fucking YouTube.
I don't know what's going on.
Right, let me click on that. Let me click on that. Right, I have found you. Copy. I'm going to have to copy and paste your at in because it won't let me do it otherwise. Yeah, I don't know why I can't just find you on an at. Maybe it's because your channel's so new. I don't know. The title's
the problem is that because I can't find mine on Ola's, for example.
The title's way too long. I can't even add you in because it's come up with some long.
Daniel, you can go to Portsmouth.
Am I going Portsmouth? Yeah, I'm going Portsmouth.
South London's finest. I think Mkhitaryan will leave. Roma are talking that talk that they really want to buy him in the summer. So fingers crossed he gets out. He goes. Otherwise, if Arteta sees him, he might keep him the way he's going on.
I've just done the title. I couldn't find you, Daniel, so I put your name in. I've put the link to Daniel's channel in the description. So anybody wants to go and subscribe to Daniel, why wouldn't you? Go to the description and you will find his channel. Chig and Claude's, theirs is in the title. But for some reason, it wouldn't let me find you. And then when I put your www.youtube.com/channel, whatever, it wouldn't let me do it because there's too many characters.
I don't know. Maybe it's because my channel is so new. Probably it's something to do with that.
But you're in the description, so that's all good.
I know YouTube's been messing around lately.
Seriously, it's been crazy, mate. It's been absolutely crazy. We were doing a watch along the other day, weren't we, Chig, for the Newcastle game, for the Olympiacos game. Yeah. All of a sudden, YouTube Live just goes boom. See you later. Cuts everyone off.
The whole of YouTube. Just like, what is going on here?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Just over 15 minutes to go. Bayern Munich are well in control of the game. Serge Gnabry with a brace, back-to-back real quick brace as well. And Chelsea are on the break here, but Chelsea have been poor the second half. First half very even, but second half, the levels, it's just light years apart. Willian's got the ball here. It's just cutting inside. Look at that cross. What a cross. What a cross from Willian. Nobody to get on there. Look at him. He's standing there. He's going, where's my striker? Yeah, if that was me putting that ball in the box, I'd be fuming. What a cross. It's literally 4 yards out to tap him. And if that was the other way around, Lewandowski would have been there tapping it in.
Oh, by the way, I didn't get to ask you this question. You did do a video on it, surprisingly. What do you think of Thomas Partey, these links?
We're having a fucking party.
Party. I'm going to party.
Claude's disappeared.
Where's it? Has he got...
Here he is. He's back again. Thomas Partey, I'd take all day long. And funny thing is, Unai Emery wanted Thomas Partey, and was going and told, no, you can't have Thomas Partey. We're going to give you Daniel instead. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Have I call you up now? I'm on 71 minutes.
Well, you're only 3 minutes behind me, mate.
You're only 3 minutes. Oh my God.
You're 3 minutes behind me.
I'm on 72.41.
Oh, you're 2 minutes behind. Chelsea have just given the ball away again.
3-0.
With Alaba.
Which begs the question: who's making the signings? Is it the board or is it the manager?
All day long, Daniel.
Because
Lewandowski scored, by the way, just so you know. We're about to see it.
They're away here. Oh my God, he's just hurdled past them. All the Chelsea players on the deck. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Willian 2 minutes earlier, yeah, puts a ball on the plate. There was no striker there. Where was your Tammy Abraham? 2 minutes later, they put the ball on the plate, exact same position, Lewandowski tapping. What did I say? If that was to Lewandowski, he'd be there tapping it in. Yeah, Lampard's fuming, and rightly so. Yeah, that was shocking defending from Chelsea. Shocking defending. Yeah, Alphonso Davies hurdling along like he was Cole Lewis, bruv. Yeah, he was doing
Sounds
the 100
almost
real quick. Yeah, man was gone. Boy,
sounds almost as bad as our defending. Yeah, but...
Bruv, listen, that was great play, man. It was great play, but shock. Who was it that came in on him?
It's just a
Must it been a goal, Lee?
Yeah,
Christensen.
Lee.
Christensen was sliding around like a prime Mustafi. And then Lewandowski, look, you've left one of the best strikers in the world wide open 3 yards out. And that's what I just said a minute ago. Willian had the similar chance down the same side, Chelsea side, the other end. He whips a great ball into the box. 3 yards out, Tammy Abraham and Alonso ain't on it. They're not switched on enough, yeah?
Louis Benavuti, Sophie Rose, your boys are taking a hell of a beating.
That's what she said.
I bet that's what she said, yeah.
But no, listen, honestly, all jokes aside, 2 minutes later, the exact same thing. Across 3 yards out, Lewandowski tapping. That tie is now dead and buried, and it could get embarrassing.
Chelsea are. That'd be as bad as our 10-2, you know, like when we got hammered 10-2.
I'd love to see Lewandowski's goals to games ratio lifetime. I bet it's ridiculous. He is relentless, that Lewandowski.
But I think Lampard.
Just watched him again. Watch Olivier Giroud and what he done. I've just seen the ball go into him on the halfway line. He's chested the ball down. He's brought it down. He's spun. He's played Alphonso Davies away down the left wing. When Giroud was doing it, he's trying to do back flicks on halfway. Yeah, that is the difference in levels. Yeah, and like, listen, we can say whatever we want about Giroud. He scored over 100 goals for Arsenal. Yeah, I was actually there when he scored his 100th goal in Bate. In Minsk against Bate Borisov when Wally Walcott handed him the penalty. Yeah, when he was fully on a hat-trick, by the way, which caused no controversy in the fan base because it was Walcott and Giroud. But when Aubameyang and Laka do it, meltdowns. But yeah, Bayern are rampant here, mate. They're all look at Lewandowski again. He's been superb second half. But
Bayern like embarrassing London too. So this is what they do.
Bro, as soon as they get drawn against an English team down south, they're just laughing all the way to the fucking next round, didn't they?
They like London. They know what it is. They know what time it is.
Whoa, Willian was nearly in then. They should have started Willian. I said that at the very beginning. Should have started Willian. He's a good player, man. Yeah, going with Mason Mount. Mason Mount played all right in the first half, but going with Mason Mount and Ross Barkley.
He's the last year of his contract, you know.
Willian?
Would you take him on Arsenal?
Over Pepe?
That's the thing. That's the thing. I wouldn't. Not over Pepe. I do like Willian, though. I think he's a hard worker.
Yeah, he's a good player, man. He always seems to score a good goal out of nowhere as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Lewis says he reckons this is going to be 6-0 on aggregate. Lampard's got the ump. Lampard wants to cry. Should have stayed at Derby. Too easy for Bayern. Lampard's not looking like a genius at the minute. Bad news then. Chelsea are going to finish 4th. Lampard looks stressed. Alphonso Davies is their sacker. Yeah, mate, I'll tell you what, when he went on that run, mate, and he started hurdling, that was mad.
Yeah, Chris Warner, I agree with you. Willian has probably been Chelsea's at least most consistent player over the last 5 years, for sure.
I'd say Aspilicueta, but he's he's in the running, definitely.
Boys, I've lost pictures here. What's happening?
Well, Sophie's fuming at you.
Sophie don't give a damn. You Sophie at the match? She don't give a
damn. There's currently 10 minutes to go. Bayern Munich fully in control of the game. They're just going to do what these German teams do with their ultra efficiency.
Was it 2-0?
It's 3-0, Claude.
3-0.
3.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Well, look, I mean, this fucking thing's gone now, isn't it? Look,
They're gonna give me more of a hiding back at their place, aren't they? Because they do well at home.
Yeah, they're pretty relentless, aren't they? Do drive the likes up. That would be nice. Thank you very much to LUHG, who's got Lewandowski's career stats, games, and goals in the chat. What a legend! 575 games, 394 goals.
That's relentless.
That is pretty mad, isn't it?
Bertrand, no, I wouldn't. Straight up.
Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate that. That's mad. I agree as well, Chief. Fully agree on that. Fully agree.
Too much happening with that makeup in the face. Too much. Too suspicious to me. So I wouldn't. Straight up. Probably a lovely girl. I just aesthetically, no thank you.
Lee, why did you get so many dislikes? I don't know. And to be honest, I couldn't care less. It's all traction.
Why is the sky blue?
It's probably all the Ozil lovers.
It all helps because these people, I've never disliked a video in my life.
In my life, bro. It's never even occurred to me to do that.
You know what I mean? But this is what people don't understand. It all helps the YouTube algorithm because it's interaction on the channel. And I proved this before when I got over 1,000 dislikes because I told everyone to dislike the player ratings video once. And it had more views than a video that had 700 likes a couple of days earlier. Makes no difference. Actually, that's a lie. It does make a difference, especially when you're live. But at the end of the day, who cares? Lee profiting off a Chelsea loss.
Some of these people.
Oh, yeah,
Are we allowed to do this? Is that allowed? Marcus Alonso's got the raging ump. Big up Alexander Gomez, been a fantastic stream, my English folk. Got to go, got an Uber customer. Cheers. Big up yourself, bro. Thank you very much for watching again, as always, buddy. And take care. Drive safely. Still 3-0, 7 minutes to go. I don't know what they're checking here. Marcus Alonso's got a straight red card, though. Ta-ta. What's that?
What for?
I don't even know. They've literally just sent him off.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was about either. I was hoping you'd be able to tell me because my stream's a bit dodgy. It's a bit bitty.
When I was watching it, I didn't even know it had gone to VAR until they come up with a little box in the corner. I'm just watching the replay of it now. Thomas Muller's got the ball. Oh, Jesus Christ. Off the ball incident. Bosh in Lewandowski's face. Oh, mate, yeah, get off the pitch. He done him twice as well.
Was it from VAR that they got him off?
Yeah, VAR. Lewandowski's rolling around in a heap. He fully whacked him in the face twice. He had a nibble at him, and then he went bang, lined him up, and then swapped him out.
Who was it?
Marcus Alonso. That's it. Get yourself off the pitch, sunshine.
Yeah.
It's all gone wrong for Chelsea tonight. It all started so well as well. They played all right first
Oh, at
half.
least in Europe they used it properly, didn't they? Not like us lot. Fucking hell. Mind you,
Lampard's on the iPad as we speak, having a look. Yeah, and now he's sitting there thinking, "You dickhead! Why did you do that?"
It's a question for Claude from Stanley. He goes, Claude, was Robbie going too far asking about the top four after winning at Everton? Oh, sorry, when we won against Everton, I should say.
Yeah, well, Robbie does go over the top, but as always.
That's what he does. You can lose 10 in a row, win one.
No, but yeah, but he does go over the top, and that's what I'm saying. One win, and we're the best team in the world. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ashrar in the chat says, "Why didn't they show a replay?" I don't know, but the ref did go over and check it, which is something that the Premier League didn't want us, the referees in England, to be able to do. So we're the only country in Europe where the referees not allowed to go and check a monitor.
Yeah, for some stupid reason.
Sturge Nabry's off for Tolisso. He's gone off, so he won't complete his hat-trick. So no hooker for you tonight, my friend. 5 minutes to go plus stoppages.
I thought you said Sanogo was coming on. I thought Bayern Munich. Are you sure?
Where is he? Must be somewhere.
Is he even still playing?
I bet he's still playing.
Yeah, yeah. No, the only thing he's playing is with letters at the post office.
Why? Is that because he always delivers? He always delivers.
Well, this has been a resounding second half from Bayern Munich. Literally, their class is shown in the second half. They've absolutely smashed them.
I
thought it was only us that capitulates in second halves, but
no, it seems like every London.
I never forget, Lee. I never forget. Right, it was the Emirates Cup, and he scored 4 goals. And this guy next to me said, "I think we got the next new George Weah here."
Yeah. Was that before or after he tripped over on his celebration?
Yeah. Oh man, I tell you, some of the.
I remember that game as well. I remember that game.
Apparently, Yaya Sanogo is at Toulouse in France. Well, somebody's
that's
actually
about right. Toulouse, yeah.
Bayern are away here. Bayern are gone. They're down the wing.
That's going to be 4-0.
I don't know why he didn't let that run, Lewandowski. Their man at the back stick had a tap in. Chelsea look like they've given up here. But yeah, it's kind of bad because the first half, Chelsea were well in it. They've done really, really well. Second half, stats have come up. Chelsea have had 1 attempt, none on target, and 40% possession. Yeah, it's been a masterclass.
I'm on 84 minutes now. I've just got the pictures back. Oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, masterclass second half from Bayern Munich. First half was 50-50 for me. But
do you guys miss the Champions League?
Lee, what minute are you on?
87. I don't miss it, Daniel. I don't miss it at all, mate.
Because I mean, I've enjoyed the Europa League, but it is getting a bit tedious now. Do you know what I mean? Like going through the same stuff and doesn't have the same appeal as the Champions League.
The thing is, with the Champions League, I want to be in a competition where we've got a chance to win it. Right? We ain't got a chance to win it because we don't do what's required to win it. So why not stay in the Europa League and give it a shot? If we win the Europa League, then yeah, it's a free bat at the ball, but we won't go out and do what's required. You're
right to a degree, but because we keep banging on that with this self-sustaining model, we need to try and get as much money as possible to be able to maintain that, and Champions League allows us to do that.
Selling Aubameyang will get us 2 years worth of Champions League money.
And to be honest, the Europa League only gets good when it gets to the knockout stages. You know, like when
that's the thing. And even then, you've got to admit, I think your first priority, especially the way he's playing at the moment, is keeping Aubameyang. I do agree with the likes of Kenny Ken. I wouldn't be begging him to stay. I'd offer him a final deal. If he still wasn't happy, say, all right, all the best. We'll wait for a good enough offer to come in, sell him. But I think your first priority has to be to try and keep him.
Do you think we will keep him?
I don't get the impression. Do you know, like the Van Persie situation? We were talking about it earlier. When I was watching the last 6 months of Van Persie's career, I knew that guy was going. He looked like someone that was mentally checked out and was ready to. He was going to give his last efforts for Arsenal, drag them into top 4, and that was that. I don't get that feeling necessarily with Aubameyang. He looks happy. The team is the team adore him. They all worship him. So it's almost like, why would you want to leave that? But then the other part of me thinks, yeah, but he's 30. You might feel like, let me go for one more challenge. Let me go for my
big payday.
I think it
contract. Go for it. So it can go one of 2 ways. It really could.
I think it depends on whether we get Champions League or not. I think that's the game changer. If we get Champions League, I think he'll stay. If we don't, I think he'll go.
I agree. Maybe Saka as well. Maybe that's what he's waiting for. Because I'm not being funny. If you're a young player and you hear Liverpool are after you, Bayern are after you, you're like, Okay, what am I saying that these lot for? So,
Lee, do you think we'd have lost this game 3-0 tonight?
more.
Probably would have lost about 33-0.
Yeah, it would have been a cricket score. Yeah.
Whoa, it
Would
should
have
have
been
been
a
4. Leon Goretzka's on, by the way, for Thiago. Could you imagine Serge Gnabry running at Bellerin? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Could you imagine that? Lewandowski up against Mustafi.
But Mustafi's back. He's back. He's back.
Vidal's been sent off, by the way.
Mate, I see people saying to me the other day we should keep Mustafi.
Did I not tell you? I predicted it. Did I not tell you?
Reactionary level 100.
Probably people are saying the same about Xhaka as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wait till Mkhitaryan and El Neni come back off loan. Yeah, new
This is
signing.
why I don't want them to come back, because this is what will happen. They'll have 3 half-decent games. Then the fans will be like, "Oh, I don't remember them being rubbish. What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?"
That's like everyone thought Ozil was back when he had that good game against United.
He had 2 really good games. And even then, he didn't assist. Let's be real here, right? But he had 2 really good games, and everyone thought, "See, this is Mesut's back. Mesut's back."
Prime Mesut Ozil is back under Arteta was the phrase.
Okay, all right. This is why things like Arsenal Fan TV, certain people who give those opinions.
Has there ever been a prime Mesut Ozil at Arsenal?
To be honest, right? I think Chelsea have just done well to get to this stage with the team. They've got a very young team here, very inexperienced. Did anyone really expect them to go far in this competition? I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's like, you say it's inexperienced. They've still got Willian, they've still got Pedro, they've still got Aspilicueta, they've still got Rudiger. You know, these are not kids, are they? Do you know what I mean? They've still got
no, but they've got a lot of young players there.
They've done it and won it.
Hey?
Giroud, they got Giroud as well. Lampard, the manager, he's been there and won it.
Yeah, but Giroud's not really a regular, is he? I mean, I don't know.
4 minutes of stoppage time. There's about a minute left. 3-0 to Bayern Munich. Marcus Alonso sent off. Serge Gnabry with a brace.
What's the score in the other game?
Barcelona, it's 1-1, but Vidal has been sent off. Is it 1-1 in the other game?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think Barcelona 1-1 with Napoli. Mertens scored an absolute screamer apparently, and then Griezmann equalised. But why is there an ant running across my table?
Oh, apparently Arsenal had some positive talks over Aubameyang. How timely was that? Just seen that pop up on my phone.
Bayern are in here. Bayern are in. We've still got the ball.
Nah, they don't score. I think I'm ahead of you now, Lee, by the way.
Chelsea are meant to be. Chelsea are getting Ziyech, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is that all but done, or is it?
Oh, don't get me started.
The Olays are ringing around Stamford Bridge from Bayern Munich.
To be fair,
that it's game over. It is 3-0, and
that's the tie over, really. That is
second half masterclass from Bayern Munich. Unbelievable in the second half. That was relentless. First half was fairly even, but boy, second half they got a lesson in how to play football in the second half. Chelsea
can't see Chelsea getting 3 goals in
no chance.
In the
They're out.
They need 4. They need 4.
Yeah, they need 4 to go through.
Well,
maybe phone up John Terry. Get Lampard's boots out. Get Didier Drogba back. Maybe get Fernando Torres.
Let's see if they can get.
Right, I'm telling you, mate. Arteta wouldn't have lost this game tonight 3-0.
No, you're right. It might have been 5.
Yeah.
No, do you know what? All jokes aside, right? When you were saying about Champions League, right? If we were in the Champions League this season, we would have already been knocked out. We wouldn't have qualified from the group because we were that bad early on. When you're playing against dead teams in the group stages, you know, it's kind of easy. We can do it with kids and stuff like that. You know, Olympiacos, as good as they were in the first 10 minutes last week, in the last 10 minutes, other than that, they were dead, wouldn't they?
Yeah, it's true. I was never really worried after the first 10.
And that's the thing. Like, I expect us to batter them tomorrow. I genuinely Thursday even, not tomorrow. The elite teams play on a Thursday. in the elite European competition.
The European Losers
That's
Cup.
that Arsenal logic right there.
You know what I mean? The Emmerdale Cup. But
The
no,
European Losers Cup.
but no, that was comfortable for Bayern Munich. There's nearly 400 people watching this live. I think we should probably just wrap up and get ourselves out of here. So listen, thank you to everyone who's watched on Facebook. Share the post around if you are watching on Facebook. Thank you to everyone who's watching on YouTube.
Cheers.
Who liked the video. Do subscribe to Gooner Eagle Eye and Gooner Claw TV. Their links are in the title. Daniel's channel, The Blind Gooner, his link is in the description because I couldn't find his channel. So the link is in the description. Go and sub to all of them, sub to me. And I will be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. with a Premier League news show. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you're a member of the channel, you get that in about an hour or so. And if you want to become a member, the link's in the description.
Cool, you get up early.
No, I record it now.
You get up early, Lee.
I record it now. I better get up early.
Yeah.
I rise about midday, mate.
Lee pulls his own curtain back. No worry. He lets them know how it's done.
Yeah, but people
You know what I
actually
mean?
believe you're up at 7 in the morning.
No.
Say nothing.
Less of that. Not happening. I'm going to record that video now, and it'll be out to members of the channel in about an hour or so, and then it'll be scheduled for everyone at 7. Don't forget tomorrow, 5 p.m. I think it is kickoff. I'll double check it, but I'm doing a Braga versus Glasgow Rangers watch along. Then after that, I'm doing a Real Madrid versus Man City watch along. So that should be fun. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep joining me for the Man City one. And thank you, all three of you guys, for coming on, and thank you to everybody in the chat who's made it.
Here's the prediction. Here's the prediction.
Come on, mate.
I think all the English clubs are going out in this round. Here we go.
Is that in both competitions or just the Champions League?
The Champions League. They're all going out.
Wow.
Well, there we go.
You guys know also I will be doing a late night with Chig in half an hour.
Have you set it up?
No, I haven't. But I know. It only occurred to me just now. But half an hour I'll be ready to go. So give me
No, that's cool. Thank you very much for coming on, all three of you guys. Appreciate that.
Cheers, thank you.
10,000 people live as well, considering it weren't an Arsenal game. That's pretty good. So thank you very much for that. See you all later. Laters, peeps.
Take care.
Later.
Everyone. Take care.